Hey guys, it's Moses and welcome to another Sims house build video. This video I didn't exactly have a, specific style that I wanted to build the house in. The last one was a modern kind of rustic vibe going. This one I didn't really have any specific style planned. I just kind of wanted to do a two-man apartment. I wouldn't say they're like luxury apartments, but damn, I would I would totally live in one of these. So unfortunately, you'll see just now I'm gonna try and put like a pillar below the balcony, and using like walls to do it kind of makes like this small corner stick out. So I never really did that. Also, the colors that you see me using outside here, the white and the red, I do change that later on. I don't know if I put it in the video itself where I change it. There's actually a few things that I only put in after the video, but they're really minor details, and you will see them in the screenshots, of course, so don't worry about that. Alright, so on the left hand side, there where that little red area is, that's pretty much going to be like the entrance to the place, like where the staircase is and so on. And you see that pillar there. I do believe I put another one kind of closer to the center as well later on, but that pillar just, when I looked at it, it just didn't look like something like that would hold up an entire corner of a building. No, that looks very wrong. Anyway, so here's the entrance that we've got going in the front. The foyer, I think, is what you'd call it. I don't know. And this little room at the back here is like a what do you call those? Supply rooms, I guess. Kind of like a supply room. And there we've just got like I guess a billboard going on, maybe notices or something with the apartment. I'm not sure. I put a lot of fire extinguishers in the place, of course, because I mean it's I don't know. You generally see those kind of things in office blocks or apartment buildings. A lot of fire extinguishers, and I can't decide whether this part over here, if the change was better than what it originally was over there. But anyways, so yeah, there's not too much going on in the foyer in the front. However, I gotta say the 2 floors going up looked really great. This was pretty cool. I like just happened to stumble upon those arches or something, and they just worked. They worked so damn well. And of course, as usual, you'll see me trying to stumble around and find items, and it takes me forever. But I'll definitely get used to it at some point. I am definitely already starting to kind of remember where things are, so hopefully I won't be as forgetful. So I do have a little bit of bad news while I sit here and look for these items on the video. I do have some bad news. So long story short, due to I guess a bit of financial problems in the family, can't really afford internet anymore soon. So I will still, despite that, try and get these videos uploaded as often as possible. Just go over to a friend's house and upload there after I've made the video. So yeah, hopefully I will still be able to continue doing all of this. I really hope that it is possible. I don't want to stop doing this. I really do enjoy it. So if you guys do enjoy the video, please, seriously, you have no idea how much it would mean to me if you drop a like or share it, or even just leave a comment. Any support is greatly appreciated. It just makes doing all of this, despite the bit of a drawback there without the internet, it just make it so much more worth it. Anyway, so yeah, here's the second floor. You'll see the one wall is kind of empty. I do put a railing there, but even so, it does feel slightly empty. But I didn't want to, not too much clutter. I really didn't want too much clutter. It is obviously not a part of the person's house, so I mean, it's not like there's going to be that much paintings and stuff hanging from there. So yeah, I don't know. I just didn't want too much clutter there, so it does feel slightly empty. But I think it's the right kind of empty, if you know what I mean. This is now the top floor. I didn't make this any higher in these apartments, because I don't know. I think maybe one more would have done the trick. Actually, in hindsight, I think one more floor would have been absolutely amazing. Um, but yeah, I just had kind of two-man apartment going, and obviously, there isn't apartments in The Sims yet. Where you kind of live in the same building as another sim that you don't control. There isn't something like that, which is a bit of a bummer. But you can still use this house for a family. It would be pretty easy just to change one of the floors into something else. I mean, they're relatively spacious. You'll see I get quite a lot done with inside the apartment, and I'm pretty sure if I squeeze, yeah, wow, the tongue twisters again are real. I'm pretty sure I would have been able to get a lot more done if I had squeezed the items in, or squeezed everything in a lot harder. But I felt like the necessities were there. It looked really, really great. So yeah, I just pretty much do the stairway section of the building. I do that first, and then I start actually doing the apartments. So I can't quite remember what I did exactly to fill up the space in this corner. I'm actually really curious to see now, because I don't know. Was it just that? Alright, so it's just that, and a bamboo plant, I guess. Alright, not bad. You'll see the screenshots. I have to say, it actually looks pretty cool when you come walking up here into this. I don't know. Again, is it a foyer? Would it be called a? I don't know. You will see it in the screenshots. It looks really awesome. But I mean, most of this place, I have to say, it does look pretty cool. The second floor is by far my most favorite. But we'll get to that. We will get to that. All right, so we're pretty much on the first floor again. We're about to start. Okay, we're not about to start. Oh yes, that's right. I wanted to get like a little bit of a what do you call these things? I don't know what you'd actually call this. I did actually have to go through a lot of trouble later on to pretty much put the tiling back, and then I went and put a little bit of bushes on top of that thing, just to make it seem a little bit nicer. Yeah, so I pretty much already built the kitchen here entirely, an entire floor, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I finished this entire first floor. I was done and dusted, and then as I clicked save, the game crashed. And of course it didn't save, so I had to do this all over again. So you'll see, I believe it's this floor that it happened on. You'll see that I go through this pretty quickly, if I remember correctly. That's just because I already knew what I wanted to do. So these kitchens are, like, I wouldn't say cramped, they're actually fairly spacious. I had a really cool idea with that little wall going that you see me placing now. I do end up removing it, which is so sad, because it looked absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, it sticks through the wall. I know you could just make the walls higher, but I didn't want to. That's just plain and simple. I just didn't want to. I'd rather just have removed those things, those dividers. I think they'd probably be called dividers. I love the bricks inside of a building. It's outside of a building, it's horrific. It really looks bad. But I don't know, funny enough, inside of a building, I just feel like it looks absolutely amazing. I didn't put in that massive TV because I felt like you'd probably break your neck just trying to watch TV, which, yeah, didn't seem right. So this was now a little TV room that I wanted to kind of cramp in here, well, obviously, as you can see. And with those dividers, it would have just looked so amazing. Really, it would have. But again, couldn't fix it when I went to the second floor. I tried to place counters and stuff around it, which worked on the one side, but then on the other, yeah, there was just nothing I could think of the place there that would have helped. Yeah, and also you'll see, I don't know, I struggle to use a I struggle to use a variety of pot plants because, again, it's like the Windows story for me. I honestly hate the fact that there's so many windows that look alike, but they've got completely different color schemes, which kind of makes it impossible for me to, end up using them together. And that's kind of the same with the pot plants. I just feel like certain pot plants, once you put them in your house, you have to kind of stick with that style, which isn't always possible. That sunflower painting, by the way, is definitely one of my most favorites. And then, of course, now only at the end you'll see that I went and put in the wooden floor, which really adds to the final touch of this building. So yeah, there are a few things inside the house that you'll see in the screenshots isn't here now, and I'm actually busy building. Again, it's just a few stuff that I might have either forgotten or only decided to actually put in afterwards. So, but again, everything is in the screenshots. There's nothing that's not there, so don't worry about it. I had a bit of trouble with this room. It felt very awkward and strange to get either one of the walls the way I wanted to, because you place that little little cupboard there, and then the other wall kind of feels empty. I can't remember how I filled it up. I'm not sure. That bedside table is something I'd love in real life, with like a little neon light on the inside. That just looks so damn cool. And then the bathroom, which I really had to... I really hate squeezing things in like this, but I think the bathroom turned out quite nicely though, regardless. I just feel like 2 by whatever is an very awkward sized bathroom. 3 by whatever is great. 2 by whatever is not so great. Like, really, it just doesn't feel right. Is that all I put in was a painting? I'm not sure. I think I put one of those bookshelf rack things in there. Can't quite fully remember. No? What do I... Yeah, it was a book rack. And I think it actually filled up the space quite nicely, to be honest. And again, I really kind of do wish they would add like more... I kind of like shelving, just more options for that. I know there is a lot of shelves, but they're empty. I want to go and decorate them on mine, like that bookshelf, for example. I love the way they decorate those things. I would be cool if they put in more of those, but anyways, yeah. So this is now where I go and struggle to hide that all. So this side worked great, and do I actually finish the kitchen before I realize it doesn't work? That'd be pretty silly, although I'm thinking that's exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, so I do just end up removing that little piece there, because now, I mean, you can see on the kitchen side it looks great. It's gone, you can't see it. And then on the other side, I just didn't know what to fill up there, what to use that space for, which I think was better, because you'll see I pretty much entirely moved the kitchen closer to the sliding door, to the balcony, which ended up really looking quite nice. It's a bit similar to the first floor, however you will see that it is closer to the sliding door, and the chairs they're more centered. Those ones on the first floor, they are kind of what is it, like right aligned against the wall, so it's not really centered. Anyways, before I get all awkward there, so this is why I end up just deciding, screw it, I'm just going to remove that thing. It would have looked cool, but just can't seem to cover it up. And yeah, I don't know, I don't think I changed it yet, but like you'll see there's a little bit of a lip there where the counter turns corner. I found a way to stop that from happening, which is really basic. I'm pretty sure everyone who plays Sims knows about it, or knows how to get that lip gone. but I'm clearly an idiot and only realized it a while afterwards. So yeah, I don't think I changed that. Although, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's not a horrible thing. The only problem here in this kitchen was the lack of counters. I didn't actually test if that microwave would work at such a weird angle. Pretty sure it would. If it doesn't, oops. I'm sorry. Should have probably tested this house. But yeah, that was just something that slipped my mind completely. And then, of course, I go and struggle with the corners, not knowing what to do. I think that's how I leave it. Yeah, pretty sure that's how I leave it. Building the room again pretty much in the same location as the floor below. However, with this one, the bathroom isn't attached to the room. And the TV room is, in which case, a lot larger. As well as the fact that I think the bathroom's slightly bigger. I couldn't get a good look there. I think it's maybe even about the same. I'm not sure. I do think it is bigger though. We'll take a look as soon as we get there. So this room you'll see is a lot like the whole house is kind of this modern simplistic vibe. And then this room, it's very old school, but I still feel like it just matched the rest of the house. I don't know. Maybe some of you would probably be like, what the hell is this guy doing? Kind of such major clashes, modern with old school. What do you, traditional? No. I don't know what you call this style. I really don't. But it's definitely old school, whereas you'll see the rest of the house is pretty modern. But again, I really thought it still worked. It looked really cool. And then, of course, I just decided to go with the modern door. I really hate when there's two different types of doors connecting to the house, which, I mean, I shouldn't really, because I think most houses are like that. But I don't know. I feel like they've got to at least be from the same time period. Those two doors, one looks very modern, the other one just looks like a normal door. Yeah, this is the lounge, which really I finally found a pretty good use for one of the potted plants here, the egg shaped one, which you will see me place in a bit. It just, wow, it really looked so awesome, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I'm actually really happy the way this entire floor turned out, but mostly this TV room and the kitchen are probably my two favorite parts of this entire build. And of course, I struggle with lighting. I do end up using this one. Oh, okay, that was too fast. I do end up using these lights that don't emit too much light, and I kind of use two of them, which makes some areas a little bit dark. But I thought that's nice though, because you don't want your entire house to be just like this sun. You want a few dark spots, not too dark to see, just so that it creates this kind of environment. I don't know. You will see though once I do place. You see it's hanging there. I do end up using a second one of those lights over there. I don't know. Yeah, it looked pretty cool. Is this? Yeah, this bathroom's the exact same size. What was I on about? I think it's. Is this different to the bathroom downstairs, or did I really go and use the exact same tiles? Actually, I have no idea right now. I bought this like a day ago or something, so excuse me. I don't always remember these things too well. I did have a little bit of trouble kind of like figuring out how to fill up that space there in the corner, across from the bathroom door. It did end up looking quite okay, I guess. I probably could have made it look better, but I think at this point I was just honestly happy that something happened to fit in. This is kind of why I got a little bit impatient, and you'll see I do use another light. All the paintings I put there were just so dark, which I find stupid. Like, I get it's a bit of a darker corner, but really the paintings are black, like just pitch black. That doesn't make sense. Anyways, I just do that, and yeah, here we are with the screenshots front of the house. And oh, there's the balcony, by the way, which I did not show in the video. Back of the house, you'll see a little bit of graffiti there. I mean, it is kind of a townhouse, something you would expect to see. There's that second pillar I spoke about. Just a little bit of decorations here with the plants as well in the front of the house. I don't know if you saw, but I did change the outside of the house as well. Our little storage room at the back, the first foyer on the first floor. Like I said, one wall is a bit empty, but I think it works with the railings. It works. So yeah, walk into the first apartment. Here's the kitchen as well as the TV room. I just love that sunflower painting. Also love those little hardwood stuff above the TV. It really gives it like a nice homey feel. The bedroom, would not call it a master bathroom, but it is connected to the master bedroom, the only bedroom. So I guess it's the master bathroom. Now I do say I did use different tiles for the bathrooms. Kitchen, I love those just lime green chairs. Oh, they really bring everything together. And then the balcony for the first floor. I like this balcony. Really nice. Going up onto the second floor, see, this is what I was talking about. It just looks so nice in Sims view. It just really just feels, I don't know, just feels good vibes going up there. Walking into the front door, there's a little pot plant. Did you guys see me place it in the video? I swear you didn't. But there it was. The master bedroom, which I think looks quite nice. I don't know, I think this turned out really well. Yes, the kitchen as well as a little weird corner there with the statue. Again, the kitchen. I only showed the one part of the bathroom because the other part's really just the shower, facing out to the balcony and the balcony as well. And that is it for this build. I will leave you with these last screenshots, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, remember, leave a like or drop a comment. It would really be appreciated. Until next time, this is Moses getting ready to bounce.